Hey, my Truth Seeker family. This your sister Truth Seeker getting on for another Mary Mary season 3. This is episode number 3. Now, the show opens up with the Marys chatting about being on The View. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, Barbara and them. They excited about being on that show. Then all of a sudden, Erica tells Mitch that she'll be doing a solo performance in a comedy lounge. And Mitch has no idea that she will be doing a performance. You know, he just had no idea in this comedy lounge. And he's just very much caught off guard. I mean, I actually find it ridiculous that Erica is on the side interview talking about how Mitch is one step from being fired. But it's like, you know, she's doing it in this hip diva move, like she's doing a power move or something. You know, she's not letting this man have any type of information. I mean, they're really making him look bad, but in the process, well, they're trying to, but in the process, they're making their own selves look bad in these side interviews. I just don't like how they're treating Mitch. You shouldn't treat anybody like that, you know, in business. So moving on to the next scene, Warren and Erica are in bed. I don't know why they think this is cute. I mean, we don't really want to always be seeing them meet up in their bed. I mean, I just feel like the bedroom is a private, you know, private space. You know, all of this cutesy wootsy flirting and all of that. I don't need to know all that, what y'all talking about in y'all bedroom. Y'all can't have these kind of conversations like in normal spaces, living room, kitchen or something. Eat a snack and talk. You got to be in the bed talking business. And I highly doubt that, you know, people are laying in the bed talking that kind of hard business. But whatever, you know, it's for the show. So anyway, Warren, he's upset that Erica has sent her new song all over town for people to listen to, which it actually made sense to me, you know, that he was upset. I mean, it's like, why are you sending this out? It's not finished. People could steal it, you know, but she's not thinking, you know. He knows the business, so she should listen to him. I was glad that they made up though before the clip was over, because you don't want to go to bed angry. So we have enough, you know, married couple shows where they're in trouble, always arguing and fighting. Plus we got Teddy and Tina, so we don't need another couple to add to that drama. So the next scene, the Marys perform on The View. It was kind of awkward looking, because it's like the audience didn't seem that they were responding well. Their outfits were so not coordinated well together at all. Tina looked good, but Erica, she was dressed like a Jackson 5 member, Tito. You know, he, you know, her buttons were all about to pop off her shirt. It was not the kind of outfit for a big venue show like The View. You know, I'm just like, where's Goo? You know, Goo off doing her, you know, thing, and that's good. But we need Goo back. But moving on, the Marys go see their publicist, and Tina tells her that she has spilled all of the beans on her private marriage life and troubles, telling her tale of woe to Ebony. Okay, and the publicist's eyes, literally, you guys, just like fell out of her head. It was like she looked like a cartoon character. Okay, she was livid. Okay, angry, this publicist was, and quite frankly, I would be too, because I think the publicist's job is to do like damage control. They're like for your image, and she didn't give the woman any information, or her manager. And she told her, well, I haven't even told Mitch, my manager. I told him to come to you if he has any questions. I thought that was just cold. I mean, real cold. But that's the game that they're playing with business. Next, Erica, you know, is being dressed by this stylist person, and she's looking like she's got this kangaroo pouch in front of these puke green pants. And I was just like, the stylist talking about he wants to give her a tomboy chic look. for me, and this is just me, this is from the book of my mind, it's a downgrade, because Goo would address them classy lady, type of style, had them looking their age. It's just, I was just looking like, she just looking like she going, walk down the street, maybe deliver some newspapers, like one of those boy newspaper deliverers from back in the day. Y'all who old enough, y'all know what I'm talking about. Look like the little boy selling newspaper. But like I said, it was a downgrade. Then Warren was speaking, and he said that he didn't want another How Sweet the Sound episode around that time of how she was looking and acting with her singing. And they cut to a clip of How Sweet the Sound, and she looked like a straight up witch, okay, which, given what the real is behind the veil, is actually quite befitting. But again, I asked the question, where's Goo? Somebody get Goo on 911. So anyway, Mitch declines to come to Erica's solo concert, and I felt him. Erica is trying to all of a sudden pull this friend card from him when she and Tina has stabbed him in the back, toyed and played with him for how long about him not managing her solo career, but I felt like that was some bull. That was just, ridiculous for her to get all upset for him not to attend her show, or for her to even expect him to. Okay, there would be no expectations from me if I had been stabbing and playing around with somebody, like the way that they're doing Mitch. It's ridiculous. Erica, they arrived at the place, the lounge, this comedy lounge, and it was dark and smoky, and it just looked like a lounge. It looked like a nightclub. She's going in there to sing getting up Sunday morning church song about Jesus. She got up to perform, and I didn't realize that the outfit that she was going to wear to debut her solo career thing there, that's what it was. That outfit with the rebel shirt, it was chaos and confusion, because number one, you're in a dank swank nightclub, okay, trying to sing a Jesus song. Number two, she's singing I need a little more Jesus in a shirt that says rebel. That's a mixed message, okay? And three, she's throwing off her clothes. She threw off her hat. She pulling on her clothes, trying to pull them off. I was confused. I mean, where they do that at? Worshiping Jesus. I didn't know you came up out your stuff. You pulling on your, and you're throwing off your, I didn't, what part of the church game is that? That's something new. And it's just not, it's not meshing well. I need for that not to be meshed into my worship. I need to not get undressed. I gotta be whole. Jesus make me whole. So, it looked like a hot, confused mess, and Mitch, he said that he had mixed emotions about it as well. He said he felt on one hand happy, and on the other hand, he felt nauseated. And, I got to give him a dap, because I would be in agreements with that. It was purely ridiculous, period.com. So, Tina and Erica in the next scene. I got to go to the next scene, because if I stay right there, Tina in the next scene and Erica, they were, talking about Tina's tale of woe, and they were crying in this scene, but it wasn't no tears coming out at all. I mean, both of the sisters' eyes were dry, just dry. I just saw like dry powder makeup on I could see that well, their face, it was dry. I'm just like, okay, yeah, they had this whole, acting color purple dramatic Miss Sophia, I love Hoppo, God knows I do, dramatic voice, and I'm just shaking my head. If that was real, then I can understand, but where are the tears? Because I really, to be honest, you guys, I have no idea anymore what's real or not with them, because I have reasons to feel and believe that a lot of this reality show drama on this show is staged, just like it is in many other so-called reality TV shows. I really do. And real quick, I want to say thank you to one of my subscribers who recently informed me that in fact Tina has a book coming out, and that allegedly all of this acting on the show was just staged to get the interest boost up for the book that's coming out, among other things. And that we'll see in the future, and I believe that. I believe that Tina is sneaky, because why would she release her business to Ebony first and not her management team, not nobody in her camp? Okay, not at all, not one word. If you don't want to talk about it to anyone, why spill the beans to a stranger magazine, and none of your team who knows you and regardless of whatever that you guys have been through. They have always had your best interests at heart, and you don't tell them not one word. They have to read it. You tell them, oh, go read it. When Ebony comes out, it'll all be in there. Check with Ebony. Really? No. It was a strategic, and as one of my subscribers who commented in my last video said, D Lonnie 77, he said it was calculated. And I totally agree. That's why I teach and tell my daughter all of the time concerning people, always keep your eyes on the Judas. Always. It's always a Judas. Okay? That was a Judas move. But moving on, Tina told that radio station, Tina was told that a radio station wanted to do an Erica Campbell interview. Okay? Erica called her and told her that that's what they wanted to do, and that the time was going to overlap, and it was going to make her late for the Mary Mary meeting. Okay, now she called Tina, and Tina was acting all okay with it, which was so fake to me, because last season when Tina found out that Erica was going to do her solo thing, she went crazy. I mean ballistic. And she said that it better not interfere with anything that Mary Mary has to go on. Okay, no Mary Mary stuff had better be interrupted. And today they have a meeting with a corporate personnel about this business, and she's going to be late and Tina's okay with it. No, I don't believe she was that smooth about it. Then in the next scene in Erica's interview, she basically still promoted Mary Mary anyway, because she forgot that it was an Erica Camera solo promo that she was supposed to be promoting. She said the Mary Mary project. So in the next scene, Erica was late for the branding, as we know. For them, this talks about them a new purse, baby handbag thing, which I never really noticed them wearing a purse, or even a nice enough purse that made me say, that's cute, I want one. I want a Mary Mary purse. Child, where did they get that? I just never really noticed them wearing a purse, or even their outfits being nice, that cute, since Goo has stopped coming around to style them, especially. But overall, I think that it's a great idea to create another stream of income. But of course, I am going to say that, right? Because I sell high-end quality hair online, and I actually will help other people too to make residual income as well. Because my thing is, our bills are residual, so we need residual money to be covered into our bank accounts. So, as a matter of fact, I do have a radio show interview coming up about my business. I'll post the link, the business link in the box. But actually, I wasn't always promoting a lot, because I didn't want a lot of attention towards me, thinking it would distract me from my ministry work. But being a manager in the company and actually seeing this and how the Lord is blessing families and through this business financially, I mean, and this thing is taking off. I want to take other people off their jobs. I've been taking off my job, having worked for over a year since I started this business, and so I love it. I get paid daily, and I just want other people to be blessed as well, because these jobs are kicking people out for little or no reason. Folks is just losing it. So you got bills that's still ongoing, so you need this ongoing money. Okay, so that coupled with my feelings about what happened with Tina and her husband, I felt much of it was because she was away from home. So it has inspired me to go hard and get the word out, about this work from home business, hair business that I have. So I knew the Lord was blessing families financially through my business, but if I can help save marriages too, I'm definitely going to do all that I can do to spread the word. But I'll make a video for that. We're going to do big things with this, you guys, because it's not about color, it's not about gender, it's actually about economics. But more on that later. I'll make a video. But so back to the next scene, Erica hired a new manager, Ken Creer, who was actually their first manager. And I'm feeling some kind of a way about that, because it's kind of like going in circles. You guys parted ways for a reason. Like the first time. You parted ways the first time and it was for some reason. It's kind of like breaking up with someone, then getting back with them. Then what usually happens when you get back with them? You guys break up again. Okay, so I just kind of feel like, anything that you do, you should go forward with it and not go backwards. Okay. Let me get some water, you guys. Give me 1 second, because my mouth is a little dry. You can't drink no water. The video running. I'm gonna get some water. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that water was good. Ice cold. So then in the next scene, she had a lunch meeting with Mitch, and told him that she had just signed up a new manager, and it felt like it was watching a jellyfish stinging its prey over and over. That's just how it felt. And watching it for myself, it was just crazy. I felt really bad for him. Excuse me. And what hit me was when Mitch said he had been working for free many times, and that he doesn't make a dime off Mary oftentimes, and has put more in than he's actually gotten out. That's dedication. Somebody that's gonna hang in there with you through the bad times. So you see how they doing him. So Erica told him to turn down because she felt like he was being rude, and Mitch was like, turn down for what? I feel like being rude, is what he told her. Erica said that Mitch had screamed at her for the very last time at that point, and that if someone shows you who they are, to believe them, she said. And my thing is, well, by that word, what you just said is actually, the word she said was actually a Maya Angelou quote. Okay, well, we have seen 3 seasons of who you guys are, and of what you have done to this man, and how you have treated that man in personal and in business. And now that he has decided to give you some of it back, you want to act shocked and act all sensitive and appalled, and when that's all that you and Tina do back and forth. All y'all do is argue and yell and give attitude. So I'm over it. I don't want to hear I'm telling my husband on you because you yelled a little bit at me. No, when you do it all the time. You guys do it all the time. What do you mean? What are you saying? So, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't offended by Mitch's acting a queenly fool before he stormed out in queenly fashion. He learned how to do all that from the Marys. Okay, yes, Mary, I said it. Mary taught him to act a queenly fool. Okay, that's what they do. That's how they live. Okay, they created that beast that just leapt out, okay, this season on top of them, and then he stormed out. I don't agree with either side acting in that behavior in general, but seriously, look how they played that man. Very few people would have put up with them. They're so unprofessional. I pray for the next managers that come in after him. I mean, we got to get together and say a prayer for them, because it's ridiculous. Like he said, what, every 2-3 years you recycle managers? Yeah, that's how they live it. But in closing, you guys, one of my favorite subscriber comments from my last video review was from a subscriber named Mike B, who he also does reviews on other shows. I don't believe he does it on this one, but he does so many on other shows that you guys may watch. So check him out. But we were discussing how Mary wants to go international, but can't be on time and be professional here in the nation. And he said that this point can also be applied to our lives. How we sometimes want to go to that next level, but we're not preparing for it. You know, so definitely those were words of wisdom. If you want to go to that next level, get prepared. You know, I also wanted to add, how was it that they were pressuring and pushing Mitch to take them global when Erica has a solo career now and Tina is having marital issues? I mean, if she was national when Teddy cheated, do you think that traveling the world away from him is going to make the relationship stronger, especially since it's recently been so weakened? I mean, how can that help? And being away from your children? But okay, so anyway, thank you guys. Comment, make sure you watch, comment. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I look forward to meeting back up with you all next week. And I will get on that business video sometime this week so we can remedy some of you guys off of your jobs, okay? And into your own business, all right? So love you guys with the love of the Lord Jesus. Get into him, you guys, in your prayer time. Pray for me as I pray for you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Your sister Truth Seeker is out. Bye for now.